Holy crap, YouTube! Welcome. Hey, it's Bank-Sixties here with another episode of one of my latest favorites, U-BOAT. And you might notice here, we're at the beginning of the game. We're at the start screen. We cannot continue our campaign as U-559 and the Devil's Dancers, unfortunately. That's because I did manage, silly as I am, to go ahead and track down the info that I needed to download build 129 of the game and get the latest patches, get all the latest development in this game, this emerging, I think, great game. There's some work yet to do. They're working on it right now. I'm so pumped. I'm going to start a new game. We're going to start a new story with a new crew. One thing that I'm focused on this time around, hey, by the way, Bank-Sixties is the name, as I mentioned before. Drop a like on the videos. Hit that thumbs up button. Of course, comment. I love all kinds of feedback. Feedback, please. Subscribe, notification bell, and you'll know when I drop more stuff. Here's the deal. We're going to start a new game right here. And one thing that I really want to focus on this time around is to try to, I think, maybe just make it a little more difficult for us this time around. We were getting into kind of a routine where we're just running across unguarded convoys. We did that one Portsmouth port spy mission that was cool. I did live through and play a Scapa Flow raid, which was cool that you guys didn't get a chance to see. But here, I think I'd like to see what we could get that maybe is a bit more of a challenge. Now, we could start here with U-564 out of Kiel, 1st June 1941, in the first U-boat flotilla there. Normal difficulty. We have U-559 in La Spezia. Ooh, that could be interesting. Having already served half a year on the Atlantic and scoring its first successes, U-559 follows headquarters orders and crosses through Gibraltar in the Mediterranean Sea, where it joins 29th Flotilla in La Spezia. So we would be picking up U-559's journey. Hey, it's not far off of U-552. We can't include any of the Devil's Dancers crew on this particular U-boat. We're going to have to come up with something else. I think this is historic, U-559 as a, I don't know if that's stubborn as a mule or something with a horse. I can't quite say. Difficulty is hard, you'll see here. And then you have, of course, these other missions here that are very hard. Late war stuff. Not totally sure that we're ready for that just yet. And this is about U-559. The U-559 Mare Nostrum missions start right around the time that I was finishing up U-552. We could say U-552 is still doing its thing, maybe in the midst of what we go for here. I think I'm going to go for it. I really think I like this as a natural transition from what I was doing before. So let's do it. U-559 on hard out of La Spezia and the 29th U-boat flotilla and hunting in the Med. Let's see what this brings. Now, interesting how this is different, okay? How realistic simulation do you... Game will adjust for optimal entertainment. Simulation aspects that don't contribute to an interesting story won't get in your way. Now, that's something that is appealing because I want to do that for you guys, right? Now, this, though, balanced is what I would tend toward. So I'll go next on this. Balanced. Let's go... Let's do this. Yeah, I think we'll go intermediate because I think I might just go middle of the road on everything. We want to keep German, save mode, normal. Gameplay mode, normal. I want to use dynamic travel, okay? There's a lot of other YouTubers that are sticking with realistic travel mode, and I think it has to do with some of the gripes I've got about, you know, how fatigue goes faster and how other things kind of they degrade faster in real time. But I'm gonna go with a hard AI difficulty. We'll go with semi-realistic on torpedo flaws, realistic bilge. I like darker nights, so I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with the realistic bilge. This just assures that, you know, we'll have water getting into the boat on a pretty regular basis. I mean, it's a submarine. There was water all over the place. Expanded sailor management. I'm going to try this time. I'm going to check this out. So the way that the game in our intermediate setting set us up, we were at about a 42% realism level right here. And there were some of these things that were not checked. So I want hard on economic difficulty. Hardcore aiming mode, yeah, I don't necessarily want that. Now, I'm going to stick with kilometers and kilometers per hour. Decimal system's just fine with me. So we're at about 50% realism. I don't think we need a tutorial introduction, do we? Well, there are some new features in the game. Let's see here. This setting determines if the campaign will start with an introduction to the tutorial missions. Yeah, no, I don't think I need that. I think I've got enough knowledge going in to figure this thing out on the fly as I need to, because I know there's some new things that B-129 does. Let's hop in, folks. U-559 out of La Spezia. Can't think of a name for the crew just yet. We're going to have to ponder that. Anybody can drop their ideas in the comments, of course. I'd be happy to take your suggestions. Here we go. We're going to customize the skipper. I don't think that they've fleshed out this portion of the game just yet. I think they've got a lot more work to do here. You'll notice if you make them fat, they don't really get big. Although I suppose they get... So, okay, he gets noticeably thinner. Let's make him... I think that looks fine. Shirt. We want to give him... Oh, a nicely dressed captain. No, I don't think we can do that. Let's go with... that right there. There's our captain. Pants. What are the second? Yeah, first pants is good. We do have the binocs. That's good. That's good. I'm fine with all this. Sure. Next, we will name him, because it can't be Klaus Graf. Klaus Graf is with U-552 at the Devil's Dancers. This will be... Bank-Sixties. 6 dice. We'll go Bank 6 days. 6 dice. Bank 6 dice. There he is. All right. We're going to be jumping in here, folks. This is exciting stuff. Exciting stuff on U-Boat. Gonna wait for the load screen here. Sorry that you're having to wait along with me. Again, for those who are new to the channel, I, at least for the time being, enjoy doing just kind of a let's play style where you're just watching along. We're following along the game together, learning the game together, experiencing the story kind of together, along with all the little quirks and things that I throw in, from humor to ridiculousness. What I will commit to try and do is, here we go, Monday, November 3rd, 1941, La Spezia Port. Boys are coming out to the boat. It's going to be time to hit the waves. It's an honorable scene. The men are ready. This fresh U-boat ready to roll. We begin our campaign now as U-559 out of La Spezia. We've got all our guys here. Who do we have? We have one chief engineer / mechanic known as Paul Stammer. We have Alexander Garrick. Hello, Alexander, our radio officer. I like to bring my similar type dudes next to each other. I don't know why the game doesn't set it up that way.
Kapitän.
Johann Prosdorf. He is our other chief engineer, Baldy.
Herr Kaloy.
Our XO, Karl-Heinz Bielig. And our Captain Bank-Sixties. Looks like we're loading up.
Herr Kaloy.
Let's pause.
Kapitän.
Don't really know if I need these guys in all these places right now. It seems like, well, first of all, it seems like nobody's at the places where they say they are. So that's a little confusing to start things off. Oh, they're all getting on the boat. I see. There they come. Hey there, buddy. My guy, Bielig. Very good. My guy, Prasdorf, coming on. Hey there, buddy. We've got everybody on the boat, ready to ship out. We're going to send our captain down, talk a little bit here with the leading officer at port. What do we have, sir? What do we have? I don't have enough officers to launch any projects right now, so we're going to jump straight into our first mission. What do we have, boys? What do we have? Okay, here we go. This has changed a fair bit. Espionage in the port of Alexandria. What a way to start. This could be fun. We need to transport a spy unharmed to these coordinates near the port of Alexandria. You may get additional orders at this point to help spy with carrying out his mission. We'll gain 50 reputation as a result of a successful success. And boy, that's an attractive mission for starters. Next, Battle of the Mediterranean, Sector CN and CO. Right here around Malta. Boy, I bet that's going to be busy. We must aid Italian naval forces in the Mediterranean and stop the Allied supply ships headed to Alexandria, which are essential to their war effort in the African campaign. Yes, Mediterranean was very important. That's why there are U-boats here. Okay. We get a milk cow, which will help us on long missions. And getting that early, I don't see a ton of value in, although the reputation gain for this mission's success would be significant. I will say. Now, this looks like, by the way, oh, this is contribution. Okay, this is different. I see here. Okay, 50,000 gross rate tonnage to gain these benefits. So, I see. This is what really makes for incentive to go forward with the patrol missions. That makes sense. But I would say I think that patrol missions in the Mediterranean may end up being fairly limited. I suppose we'll see. There we have it, the Battle of the Mediterranean. That's just further kind of a closer look. They put that on the middle. This is all new. I'm experiencing this live as you are. Okay, the hardest difficulty, which will incentivize the most amount of tonnage sunk, although I have a level of confidence in my past experience that we'll be able to get out there and sink plenty enough to get to 50,000 tons soon, you know. So I think I'm going to go with the Port of Alexandria spy mission for starters. It's an easy mission, they say. Going to probably deal with plenty of warships and coastal patrol boats. Probably be a little tight. This will be similar probably to the U-559 Devil's Dancers mission, but I think I'll be able to get a few things right that I got wrong on that one. Maybe it'll just go a little more quickly and smoothly, but let's do it. We're doing it. We're doing it. We've got a spy on board right here. Siegfried Tietz greets Bank-Sixties in a very official fashion, explains. They look, hey, would you get out of my face? I am here to pump you up. No, I am here. No. Hey, why don't you watch where your binoculars are going? Eh? Oh, now they backed off each other. Thank goodness. It was getting weird there for a second, fellas. Sheesh. Welcome. All right. Now, let's see what we've got in the boat. We have regular old T1s with a regular old pistol. A standard issue electric Kriegsmarine torpedo with a P1 pistol, PI1. We're aware of some issues with the pistol design. Torpedoes on the impact AZ setting must hit the target at an angle close to 90 degrees to explode. Launched torpedoes on the magnetic setting may explode on their own before they reach the target. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, okay. Got it. So you're really wanting to work at 90-degree angles, even more so now. I would say that that is good to know. I would say that that is good to know. I bet we've probably got a bunch of T1s back here too. Dirk. We don't have all of them. We have one bit of storage room there. We have 1, 2, 3, and we'll have 5 empty spots there. It'd be good to go ahead and give him some help loading things up. We don't need them to worry about working too hard. Let's look at storage. See what we've got. We're eating fish and taters. We got plenty of potassium absorbers here. No sonar decoys, but I think we have not researched them yet. Canned bread, preserved pork. I feel like we'll be okay with this amount of food. We're gonna go with maybe we won't worry about variety, you know, accommodating a lot of variety just yet. We're early on. Let's see here. I think I'm gonna take 10 right here. And put it on the deck gun. We'll have 30 more in storage. Let's do that. How about the flak gun? Okay, the rest is all, we don't need to worry about putting those in yet. We got med kits here. What I will probably start with in terms of putting the crew into action would be getting our radio man's med kits, please, and thank you. Let's get rebreathers for, we've got what, 20,000 for starters? Okay. Let's get in here. Let's get you a rebreather. Then we're going to bring old Prasdorf into our storage room here to grab him some spare parts. We're just clearing out some room in our storage area right now, kind of, and also getting these guys the things that they're going to need. We'll go ahead and get Stammer his, or Stammer. We'll get him a rebreather. Looks like he is loading the deck gun, which I'm fine with. Bank-Sixties, not doing a damn thing. Okay, what time is it? It's 10:10 a.m. right now. One thing we need to do. Aha! We have these tokens now. Yes, okay. Let's learn a little more about our guys. Bank-Sixties, our skipper, is a leaders, take care of crew matters. Yes, okay. Expert assignments performed by the officer in the headquarters done faster. Oh, very good. So if we want something done real fast and we want to be without a skipper, I guess, I don't know exactly how we would pull this off, but we could assign our skipper. That'll be a ways down the road, I suspect. Johann Prosdorf, one of our engineers. Connections. He can do all class requirements for the missions at headquarters. That's useful. Stammer is tough. He can stand more damage, receives an additional health point. Very good. Okay. Karl-Heinz Billig is connections all right. Does anything. Spanish speaker. This officer community. Oh, okay. This could be useful here in the Mediterranean, I must say. All right, gentlemen. U-559 crew is impressing thus far, I must say. We have, of course, the core of good sailors who we will meet as we go along our way. This will be a little new. So we've got a lot of crew stuff. Engines, observation, cleaning. All right. This stuff could get cumbersome, I'll say. Maybe it was a mistake to do it, but I'll tell you what, I'm going to stick with what I've got. This all looks good to me. I don't see any reason to change it right now. Maybe there's something that comes down the road where we need to change things up. But it seems like the game's pretty well got that set for you fairly well. Same thing with these tasks, I think is all just fine. The issue becomes the schedule. So as per normal, I'm going to have my skipper work, I'm going to say 6 a.m. And we'll do all this as quickly as we can to about 6 p.m. Then he'll get several hours of sleep. Then he'll be able to do anything. He'll get a quick nap before he has to go back to it. Hans Billig will do a slightly longer shift here. We'll see how much we wear him out, but he'll get to just sleep the whole time he's off. Radio man, during the day, we want him. We'll start about like this. And he'll go into the evening just a bit. And again, we'll have him able to do anything starting at about 0300. Our two engineers, one working during the day, one working overnight. We'll make Prasdorf our overnight guy. Like so. And then we'll make Stammer our daytime guy. Like so. Stammer. Captain gets a nap. Nobody else does. I guess that's just the breaks. We don't have too many beds filled, looks like. Excuse me. And, yeah, we've already met more of the crew that way, so we're all set there. Excellent, 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 folks. Now, let's make sure we get this boat filled up. What do we have here? Oh, interesting. Okay. Since they're on watch, since I can go to... Huh. All right, well, since we're on it, let's play Radio Gibraltar while we continue.
Ekaloy.
And it echoes through the... It echoes through the port area. That's great. Oh, that's great. Listen. Wow. Boy, I tell you, this game's really got some potential here, guys. All right. If you're a Grognard wargamer like me, okay. We need to get some stuff. We've got some money that we can spend. We have 10 scrap metal pieces that we could make into spare parts later on. We'll probably take care of that. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab 5 more spare parts. We need to get some torpedoes. And I don't care. I'm going to go ahead and get T2s right off the bat. Boom. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Interesting. The T1s cost money now. Huh. Well, if that's the case, I don't see why I wouldn't go ahead and just get them because they're assumed to be better. That's what I presume. So I'll get 4 of those since I've got the money. Boom, 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 boom. And I'll do 1 more T2 for the stern. Fuel it up, buddies. Good. Ammo. So, again, we don't have any more AP, or HE rather, in the harbor facility than, so we're limited to what we have in our storage room in terms of HE ammo right now. That's a little bit disappointing. I'll leave this here, hoping that maybe it gets refilled as we continue research projects or just as the game continues. I think what I may do is spend a bunch of money on HE flak rounds, Dirk, and AP flak rounds, Dirk. And we got all of our torpedoes. Rebreather, yes please. Another one. Excuse me. Oh, can I not get another one? I must not be able to. That's strange. Okay. Well, we'll get our coffee filled up here. We'll have about that much. I think that's fine. We don't have enough for a rifle. Not quite enough for another helmet. I tell you what, 5 more med kits wouldn't be bad to have, and then why not? Let's throw some fruit. Let's throw some fruit in. Why can I only get 24? Huh. That's strange. That's new. I guess they won't let you carry 100 of something anymore, or I'm not sure what that is. Okay. Oh, shoot. Oh, it's because that's all the money I had. Ah. Okay, so we going into this just about broke, looks like. Let's maybe back this up here. Okay. I might have overdone it. Let's back it up a little further. Let's go not 5 spare parts and 5 med kits. Let's go 3 spare parts and 2 more med kits. Let's be economical and not arbitrary. I know it's a little bit exhausting for you to watch me go through that, but There you have it. I'm going to go ahead and do a little more coffee. We're down to 47.80. This mission's really not going to pay much, but I think it's a good starting point. We're going to head out after we get everything loaded up. And it looks like they've maybe compressed the amount of time it takes to do all of that loading up and things. Invasion of the Soviet Union. Corps respondents report that attack started by land, sea, and air. Ooh, looks like we may end up fighting somewhere else. All right, we're going to be heading out. 1957 near 20. And, okay. Need to drop this spy off. Off we go. Later, y'all. We'll bring it down to all ahead 2/3. Staff it up. Staff it up. We got our night guys. Our night crew will really just consist of Prasdorf. Pretty much. At least here as we get our campaign started. Again, going darker nights. We're not going to worry about turning on the reds. Let's turn on the gyro compass, please. Thank you. Ah, they're doing ×1, 4, and 12 now. Interesting. This is different. This is different in the than the build 128 dynamic travel clock. We're just going to wait until it gets into dynamic travel here as we're getting out of the port. Matter of fact, before we get too carried away here, let's bring up the map and let's take a look at our operating area here. Huh? So we have mouse wheels working a little weird there. All right, the Mediterranean, and we're trying to get all the way to Alexandria. Now I suspect we'll start running into enemy stuff potentially around here, kind of in and around here, as they're sending stuff back and forth between Alexandria and Malta. Malta was something that was a real thorn in the Axis side during World War II. Real problem for a while. So we will make for right about here. So, I'll tell you what. First things first, we will kind of just lay it out on the map like so. Once again, eager to get your ideas about what the name of this crew should be. U-559. Drop your ideas in the comments. We'll take it that far, and then we'll see where we end up, I guess. Let's bop into dynamic travel shortly. Off we go. We can probably get off. I kind of liked having this stuff up here, I gotta tell you. Not sure I appreciate. So now I don't know necessarily how to. Okay. Ah! No, 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 no. Change music station. Stop music. Okay, leave station. So I have to do all of that. And I guess we did pop into travel mode here. Okay, so Yeah, no, we're not moving back to base. Okay, but here we are out in the open. Just got to make sure we keep our, by the way, we want both of these guys to be engineers. Here's our spy. Once again, keeping our radio man all ready. He'll be our boatswain, good. Watch officer, good. And that way we've got a nice, robust watch. Off we go. U-559 and the boys. The Broncos, the Bronco boys, the bucking boys, the bucking Germans. The bucking Germans of U-559. Oh boy, I don't know. Drop your ideas in the comments. Do please. Let me know. Boat looks dangerous, y'all. Boat looks dangerous. All right. So, we are going to head this way. Let's go, time 4. Into the Nat. I don't think we're going to run into any targets heading down this way like this. I really don't. And I'm fine with that. So let's change up the shift. Next day. One more time. Schmear, schmear. Continue on. Let's get her staffed up again. And again, I have to run it like this because, frankly, I want to make sure I'm running a tight ship. I don't want to waste fuel. So going 12 is just like, I prefer to not. I mean, at least right now. At least right now. I'm going to get more comfortable with the game, and maybe I'll do more of it. Everything seems normal, like with the detailed crew management. Everything is kind of the way that I was used to, so that's good. It's 1857. Ooh, a pleasant evening here, and a very calm one at that. Not sure you can see. Oh, by the way, we'll get to that in just a moment. We'll get into the morning time. Now, going by Malta is where we're going to need to be extra wary of aircraft. So, let's staff up our skipper up on the bridge. Not quite to light just yet here on the 7th of November. We're going to mark a course right about here. And we'll go ahead and head there. Oh, keep them staffed up. 7:35 a.m. now, as you can see. So what I'm going to do is give you a look at something else that's new. And that is smoke and exhaust from the engines. Now, I wonder if, I don't know what makes that go away, but it does make your U-boat a little bit easier to see, is how I understand it. So we're going to have we're going to still have to figure out how to make that. I think it probably has to do with putting Stommer on the engines, making sure he's staffed up. If he's understaffed, if there aren't enough crew on the engines, maybe they produce more CO2 that goes out the back and creates smog and all of that. Ooh, good looking boat. All right. One thing we do need to do, y'all. Let's get in there. We need to get this flag down. No need to tell the airplanes what side we're on. They're going to have to come close, find out. Come get a little kiss of that AA action. Who knows? I might be a British sub. Subs all look alike these days. U-559 blazing through the water right here. Here we go. No air problems with aircraft. Man, oh man. Oh, I like how they've added this. Oh, thank you, game. Max sight. This gives you a lot better idea about our capabilities. That's great. Glad to see that. Now you can see it's interesting. Once you get in close here, they've taken away this graphic. This graphic was a bit cumbersome when you're trying to do detailed calculations on the fly. That certainly did become a little bit much. We're just heading on here. Nothing too much to it. I mean, you know, this is when you've become experienced at the game. The last time I did a mission like this, I was pretty meticulous about it. I wasn't totally comfortable with all the command functions of the game yet. And you can see here where I'm just a little bit more confident in what I'm doing. I think we had a full day there where the engine wasn't running efficiently, though. We could have been spotted potentially. I don't know if that's, again, if that controls the smoke. We have some varied dishes. I'll tell you what, we've been through a few days now. It would be good to check on what we've got in the galley. Okay, we're in good shape. Good. How much food do we have? 35 days. Wow, yeah. So we'll be able to get back without a problem. Get out and back. Probably won't even need to refill on food too much. Now is a moment when I'm feeling comfortable enough to hit times 12 to just see what happens. All right, we're going to slow it back down. Let's get it staffed up. Again, trying to run a tight ship here. I probably should have done this sooner. Now we need to start factoring in our arrival time. So, if we wanted to go, where's the drop-off? Here. If we wanted to go here, first of all, too, we need to look at our depth. Ooh. Pretty good. Not around the port, of course, or not really nearby, but decent near here, near the drop-off. And then let's check how far we got to go. 344 kilometers. Going 34 or 33. You're talking 10 hours, right? So we'd get there at night from where we're at right now. What about if we paused her, put a little dot right there, hit her dot, and if we just went ahead and just made the turn, okay, we'd get there closer to morning time, but I'd say we do get a bonus, I think, for dropping them off at night. I think we should increase to max speed and head that direction. And let's get there. Oh, there you go. Poor maintenance. And it's 4:48. Freaking A. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. So, this is why I think I will not. I just don't trust it. I just don't trust. I don't trust bringing it up to that speed. I don't trust doing it because I just lose track of the boat. I lose track of efficient management of time and efficient management of engine power and speed. It's frustrating. I mean, I could stop. I mean, I've got the time. Let me just stop. We'll keep an eye out. Aircraft could be coming off this coast. What's our depth? Let's take a look. Oh, he's coming down to take care of the depth finding. We are 3. Okay, we got plenty of water beneath us right now. If we need to go down, then we can go down. And let's just go through the rest of this day. And let's gain the, I mean, you know, why not? We've got the time. We have the defenses, I think. It seems that way. Really no reason to go down right now, other than if we see an aircraft, and we'll be able to see one coming off the coast pretty far away, it looks like anyway. So, here we go through the day. Well, now our sight went way down, not sure why. Weather? Ooh, fog has set in, y'all. Well, that's just dandy. Okay, that makes things even better out here. So we'll just chill through the rest of the day. And I think, yes, okay. We now can begin the trek to our destination. Right here. Boom.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Zu Befehl.
And off we go. Well, we got there fast. It is dark. Holy crap. I think I'm going to do something here that's a little bit risky. I'm going to throw on my searchlight.
Kurs setzen.
Again, a little bit risky. Did we slow down to real time? I wonder. I think it does. I think when you get to shallow waters, I think it slows you back down to real time. How about that? That's neat. Okay, we've got our searchlight on, and so I am going to go ahead and get our captain back on the conning tower so that we can see anything and everything as far as warships that might be heading in our direction or that might be in the vicinity right now. Nobody can see us. It's kind of neat coming in at night. I will say, over in this direction, you might not be able to see it, but it looks like there are buildings. So, off we go. Onward. All right, we need to back it up. All right. So we'll get 1,000 for just doing it. Now, I think we could turn that searchlight off. We really don't need it now. We'll get our captain to turn that off. We have new orders. Yeah, I think the message is up in the upper left-hand corner. I think I appreciate that more. Our spy Siegfried Tietz communicated to us that his target in Port of Alexandria is heavily guarded. His mission is top priority for us and has to be aided at all costs. Your order is to prepare any kind of diversion near the port to draw port defense's attention. Ooh, 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 ooh. This will be fun. And I tell you what, I think I'm going to leave the video there, and I think we're going to wait till next time to see what happens on this first mission for U-559 and the bucking Germans. Perhaps. I can't wait to see it. For now, we'll save her up. I'm going to save over La Rochelle. Bye-bye. There go the Devil's Dancers. Here come the bucking Germans, those bucking Germans. Here we go. I'm Bank-Sixties. Please give the videos a like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification to find out when I'm dropping new stuff. Until next time, peace.